Pacman is an American animated television series produced by Hanna-Barbera Productions and based on the Namco video game franchise of the same title. Pacman was followed by a series of sequels, remakes, and reimaginings, and is one of the longest-running video game franchises in history. The first of these was Miss Pacman, developed by the American-based General Computer Corporation and published by Midway in 1982. The character's gender was changed to female in response to Pac-Man's popularity with women, with new mazes, moving bonus items, and faster gameplay being implemented to increase its appeal. Miss Pac-Man is one of the best-selling arcade games in North America, where Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man had become the most successful machines in the history of the amusement arcade industry. Legal concerns raised over who owned the game caused Miss Pac-Man to become owned by Namco, who assisted in production of the game. Miss Pac-Man inspired its own line of remakes, including Miss Pac-Man Maze Madness, 2000, and Miss Pac-Man Quest for the Golden Maze, and is included in many Namco and Pac-Man collections for consoles. Namco's own follow-up to the original was Super Pac-Man, released in 1982. This was followed by the Japan-exclusive Pac-Pal in 1983. Midway produced many other Pac-Man sequels during the early 1980s, including Pac-Man Plus, 1982, Junior Pac-Man, 1983, Baby Pac-Man, 1983, and Professor Pac-Man, 1984. Other games include the isometric Pac-Mania, 1987, the side-scrollers, Pac-Land, 1984, Hello Pac-Man, 1994, and Pac-in-Time, 1995. The 3D platformer Pac-Man World, 1999, and the puzzle games Pac-Attack, 1991, and Pac-Pix, 2005. Iwatani designed Pac-Land and Pac-Mania, both of which remain his favorite games in the series. Pac-Man Championship Edition, published for the Xbox 360 in 2007, was Iwatani's final game before leaving the company. Its neon visuals and fast-paced gameplay was met with acclaim, 1960, leading to the creation of Pac-Man Championship Edition DX, 2010, and Pac-Man Championship Edition 2. Coleco's tabletop mini-arcade versions of the game yielded 1.5 million units sold in 1982 Pac-Man LCD wristwatch game with a simplified maze also in 1982. Namco Networks sold a downloadable Windows PC version of Pac-Man in 2009, which also includes an enhanced mode which replaces all of the original sprites with the sprites from Pac-Man Championship Edition. Namco Networks made a downloadable bundle which includes its PC version of Pac-Man and its port of Dig Dug called Namco All-Stars, Pac-Man, and Dig Dug. In 2010, Namco Bandai announced the release of the game on Windows Phone 7 as an Xbox Live game. It premiered on ABC and ran for 44 episodes over 2 seasons, from September 25, 1982 to November 5, 1983. It was the first cartoon based on a video game. It was the highest-rated Saturday morning cartoon show in the U.S. during late 1982. Upon its debut, it was watched by an audience of over 20 million children in the U.S., in addition to adults. The show also inspired the 1984 arcade game Pac-Land. The show follows the adventures of the title character, Pac-Man, his wife Pepper Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, their child Pac-Baby, their dog Chomp Chomp, and their cat Sourpuss. The family lives in Pac-Land, a place in which the geography and architecture seem to revolve primarily around sphere-like shapes. Most episodes of the series center around the ongoing battle between the Pac family and their only known enemies, the ghost monsters, Inky, Blinky, Pinky, Clyde, and Sue. They work for Mesmeron, whose sole mission is to locate and control the source of power pellets, which serve as the primary food and power source for the city, and also is the Deus Ex Machina in virtually every episode. The second and final season later introduces Super Pac and Pac-Man's teenage cousin PJ. The show's initial success inspired ABC's rival CBS to create Saturday Supercade, which featured other video game characters from the golden age of video arcade games. Some of the next Namco games were based on or influenced by the cartoon. Pac-Land and Pac-Man 2. The new adventures are major examples. Also, the Tengen release of the original Pac-Man arcade game for the Nintendo Entertainment System features box art based on the cartoon. The show is also seen as setting the stage for other animated series of the 1980s that would adapt not only video games, but other franchises including toys. Pac-Man aired on ABC Saturday morning in the following formats: The Pac-Man Little Rascals Richie Rich Show, September 25th, 1982, September 3rd, 1983. The Pac-Man Rubik The Amazing Cube Hour, September 10th, 1982, 1983, September 1st, 1984. Since the original run, reruns have turned up on the USA Cartoon Express on USA in the 1980s, Cartoon Network from 1995 to 1999, and Boomerang from 2003, 2000 to 2014. The Christmas-themed episode aired each year as part of the Boomerang Christmas Party, an annual marathon of classic Christmas cartoons, but is no longer seen on the channel's rotation. In 1982, World Vision Home Video Inc., under Rainbow Products Limited, distributed a Pac-Man and Family VHS in Australia, catalog number RCV 9019, and featured the episodes Pacula, Trick or Chomp, Super Ghosts, The Pac-Man in the Moon, Invasion of the Pac-Pups, and Journey to the Center of Pac-Land. In 1988, the special Christmas Comes to Pac-Land received a VHS release in the United States. In 2012, Warner Archive released both seasons of Pac-Man on DVD in Region 1 as part of their Hanna-Barbera Classics collection. The first season was released on January 31st, followed by the release of the second season on September 11th. The Christmas-themed episode is included on the Season 2 DVD despite airing during the show's first season.